Well, if you are of a certain generation, you may remember a song from the 1960s called Silence is Golden. It was originally recorded by the Four Seasons over in America, but perhaps made more famous, particularly in the UK, by the Tremeloes, the boys from Dagenham. It got to #1. Well, we live in a world that is far from silent. There are a myriad of voices clamouring for our attention. And with the onset of social media, we have a platform too for our voices to be heard by the world. There's posts out there about just about anything. However, all too often these posts and messages are ill-conceived, they're poorly expressed, they're factually inaccurate, and they're vitriolic in nature. They can do all sorts of damage, not only to the people, places or situations which they are directed against, but also to the posters themselves, the authors, the people who have written these things. Because years later, perhaps when they've grown up, matured or changed their views, these messages can be brought up from the vaults and used against them, can come and bite them on the bottom. And we've seen examples of both of these aspects over the last week or so in the news. So perhaps we'd be wise to avoid making an immediate reaction to something, but call ourselves before we respond. And then we might find that actually our best response is not to say anything. Silence, after all, might be golden. It was King Solomon who wrote in the Bible one of his famous proverbs. He said this: "Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is considered prudent." So, might there be times when we say it best, when we say nothing at all? That's worth a thought, isn't it? And bearing that in mind, we're going to be taking a break for a few weeks. We'll see you again in the autumn. But for now, do take care, stay safe, and thank you for listening.